been a while. I've been gone completely for the last 4 months. My name is Logan Tremelin, and currently, right now, I'm just trying to create a normal in the life that we are all facing today. In order for me to explain why I've been gone for the last 4 months, let me go back to some footage I have from February 22nd, where I actually attempted to make an update video just like this one, and I completely failed because I couldn't make the video. A lot's happened. As you can see, I probably look different. I look skinny. When I came home for the holidays, I just started not feeling good. I got diarrhea and it was bad, and it didn't clear up. And it just kept going and going, and we actually went to the hospital so I could get my medication, and my doctors told me that we were good. Like, the medication's gonna take care of it. In like a few weeks, I lost like 10 pounds, 20 pounds. In the course of a month or so, not even, I lost 50 pounds. I lost all my muscle. I lost all my fat. I lost literally everything. But I went in for a checkup, and that's when they admitted me for real. And that's when I got this. This is it's a line that runs into like my chest area, and it's 24/7. It's running nutrition into me just because my stomach it just can't take in everything I'm eating. Now I'm still eating normal food. I'm eating a lot of food with this bag, and the food that I consume, some days I'm like 4,000 or 5,000 calories. But it's a lot for my stomach. It's a lot for my body. And with that weight loss, with my stomach, a lot of other problems came. So I was in the hospital for, I think it was just a weekend. Yeah, it was a weekend first. And then I got out. And they treated me for hydration, and that's what they thought it was. They're like, he can't stay hydrated. So they treated me for that, put me on pills, sent me home. And it didn't get better. I kept losing weight. A few weeks later, just back in. This time, I think I was in for like a week. So I lost so much weight. So like going up one step in my leg, like I feel it in my thigh. Like I'm exhausted. I'm weak. I'm so skinny. When I'd go to the bathroom up until my last hospital visit, which was just a few days ago, I would literally sit up a little bit, get up, pick up my bag. If it was light because like it was close to the end, I would actually use my left arm. If it was heavy, I'd use my right arm, and I'd walk to the bathroom. Now my bathroom, it's literally perpendicular with this door. So I open that door, open this door, close this door, open that door, walk into the bathroom, close it. And then the toilet is literally like right on the other side of me. So maybe 10 feet, 15 feet of walking, and I'd start to lose my vision. My heart rate would shoot up. Me walking to the bathroom, going to the bathroom, which going to the bathroom was extremely unpleasant, and walking back would literally put me to sleep every single time. The average person has 12 units, whatever the unit they consider is, 12 units of blood in their body. They literally had to give me 25% of my current blood supply. Like, that's just freaky. It's been a big downhill. So for the last 2 months, I've just been battling weight loss, diarrhea, a lot of gas, stomach pains. The only pains I really have is gas, but it was for up until like last week, it was like constant 24/7. Just my stomach was annoying. And I know I look gross. Like, this hair is. It's been a long time. I can't tell you the last time I showered. I brushed my teeth. I need to cut my nails. Like, you could see, this is funny. See how, like, I have facial hair? I never have this much facial hair. It's because I've never tried to grow a beard because I don't want to look like this, like, in public or, you know. But, since I'm stuck in bed and, like, I really have absolute no reason to look good, like, yeah, rock it. Like, see how long you can grow it. My only goal for today, this evening, is actually to shower, shave, and cut my nails. This is where I was at in February. I was dealing with so many health issues. I was in and out of the hospital a bunch of times. I was losing blood. I lost a ton of weight. I had a ton of diarrhea, and it was all related to my Crohn's disease. And over the course of January, February, and March, it just drained all of the hope and all the optimism and all the positivity out of me, and I realized that surgery was necessary. The surgery would consist of 3 bowel resections and an ostomy, a temporary ostomy that would be placed on the outside of my stomach in order to allow my body to heal properly. This surgery was something I've been trying to avoid over the last 2-3 years, and I just got to the point of sickness, as you saw in that footage, where there was no other option. I was just getting worse and worse, and it was becoming life-threatening. On top of taking on this major mental and physical hurdle, I also had to do it alone. With the current state of things in the world, the COVID-19 virus going around, hospitals are very strict and social distancing is very important. And the hospital where I was having my procedure done at had a very strict no visitor policy, regardless of the situation. So I was not only facing the biggest thing I've ever had to do in my life, but I had to do it alone, without friends and family by my side every step of the way. And on April 15th, I just walked myself up to the 5th floor with a backpack on. It was probably too heavy, and I probably walked too far because I was just so weak and malnourished, and I walked myself right into the hospital room. And I didn't realize how difficult the next few days of my life would be, but at the same time I didn't realize how life-changing they'd become. So it's the morning of Thursday, April 16th, 7:56, and today's the day I'm getting surgery. My surgeon actually was just in here, and I had to sign my life away on the paperwork. It was definitely the weirdest signature I've ever written. Just so many thoughts going through your mind as you're writing your name on that piece of paper that gives him full control over you for the 6 hours that I'm going to be knocked out. And it's crazy. Hello?
Hi.
Hi.
I wasn't sure if you would be awake or alert this morning or not.
Yeah, I'm fine. I didn't get much sleep last night, but...
Didn't you?
No, maybe 4 hours.
Yeah.
I was, like, throwing up at every sip of Gatorade I was taking. It was just gross. After I had, like, half the bottle of Miralax, it was so disgusting. But I should be down there at 8:30.
Alright, that's what he said. He said, we're wheeling him in.
Yeah.
I was like, okay. I'm sure all will go good.
Yep.
Okay. Call Dylan?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, kiddo. I love you.
Love you too.
See you in a little while.
See ya.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey.
Hi.
What you doing?
Just laying here waiting to go downstairs. I don't know if I'm gonna be functioning tonight, so.
Yeah, you're fine.
Yeah, I told Mom, she's like, make sure you call me. I was like, I'm not guaranteeing I'm calling you. Like,
Yeah. Okay, I'll talk to you later then.
Okay.
Have fun.
I will.
Alright, love you.
Love you too. I just said goodbye to my dad, my mom, my brother. I'm ready to go. Just waiting now. I don't think there's anything else to do. Sign the paperwork. Blood's drawn. They gave me blood. I'm hooked up to some liquids to keep me hydrated. I mean, obviously they're gonna do more stuff downstairs. But yeah, so it's just me here in the hospital for like 5-7 days, just going through this. It's weird to go through this alone. But what doesn't kill you makes you stronger.
Not just pain and anger. It's good too, it's nothing. It's not just me you'll be here the chance to stop digging into yourself. It needs you.
Okay, so on your right side, okay, kind of against your abdominal wall on the inside. Bet you were having pain there.
Not really on the right
Okay.
side, no.
Okay, interesting. But so there was a loop of small bowel stuck to this, right? This isn't a perfect example. This isn't drawn perfectly, but you had small bowel and your sigmoid / rectum, which is here, and this were all stuck as one kind of ball, okay? And when we got in there and started, you also had a lot of dilation of this area. Like this bowel should be like that,
Yeah.
right? And it was like this, more so. And a lot of that is because some of this bowel had kind of twisted and kind of kinked itself off, and it got stuck because of the process that was going on. So it was, the word we would use is adhesed, okay? It was stuck, and then nothing could get in and out of that very well. So it was really, really blocked. 3 different spots within the bowel, but then at the sigmoid and rectum, 3 different kind of tongues had been pulled up into that, yeah. And so we had to, so like one was right here, we had a hole here, and we had a hole here. And so we had to go below all of those to get good, healthy tissue. So we put everything back together. Everything looked really, really good, okay? Everything looked healthy otherwise. Yeah, I mean, you made the right decision having surgery. There was no way you were gonna get...
Yeah, we could
Get out
tell.
of this.
Like, I just haven't been getting better, so
Yeah.
we knew. Tried to get me up this morning to do
Yeah.
my weight. The problem was I hit it, and then I tried to get up,
Yeah.
and like right when I get it, I get a little like lightheaded.
Okay.
So
Alright.
I was lightheaded right away, so I just sat, they put me back down.
Okay. So the tube in the nose, that'll come out, or we start really, every day I'm wanting to get that thing out. Every second I want to get that thing out, okay? But if we get it out too soon, there's a chance it has to go back in. Have you ever had one of those before?
Mhm.
Okay. What we look at is how much is coming out of it and how much is coming out of the stoma. Okay, so when stuff starts coming out of the stoma, that's usually the sign that stuff's going down. Okay.
Yeah. All right. I got my catheter out earlier. I just was able to get up, go for a little walk down the hall. Now I'm sitting in the chair. Feel fine. A little bit of pain. And I can't really turn my head to the right. That's why this is a weird angle.
I'll go back and tie them.
Okay, so this camera might die on me, so I want to do a quick little update. Today's been by far the most improvements. It's Monday, April 20th now. I had my nose tube removed, as you can see, a side tube removed, so I can just move so much more. My stoma started working today, so like there's actually stuff coming out of my stomach now. They're allowing me water. Tomorrow I'm going to move up to a limited amount of water, and then from there I'm going to move into a little bit of foods, and then just more foods, and just slowly start moving into things. And so my camera actually did die yesterday, but what I was basically going through is I had so many improvements yesterday. Like my stomach started working, I started peeing a bunch, they took a bunch of tubes out of me, I just started feeling better. I was allowed to have sips of water. They actually gave me permission to like go on a walk by myself, so I went on a walk by myself, small. Just everything started working. I came in today, everything keeps getting better. My blood count's rising by itself now, so they don't need to give me blood, but they're just still giving me a bunch of vitamins that my body needs. They're cutting back on my antibiotics, they're cutting back on my steroids, they're cutting back on my TPN, so like the amount of food they need to give me through IV. They're just cutting back on everything and just slowly getting me ready to go home. Should be a few days, but it's going well. Today is actually my first day where I'm allowed as much clear liquids as I want, and then from here we're going to move into foods, and then from foods just to more foods, make sure I tolerate everything, and as long as everything goes well, I'll be out of here by the end of this week, which is honestly crazy. This is my first sip of anything that isn't water since Wednesday at midnight. Today's Tuesday, so 6 days. It's not that good, but it's all right. It's all right. It's all right. I'll put some lemon in it, and I'm happy I'm making progress. Okay, big update. My first meal after surgery. Simple butter noodles, mashed potatoes. This is not fried chicken. It's oven baked chicken. Just taking it easy. This is not the healthiest meal. Obviously, I don't have good options here in the hospital. But I'm just so happy to be putting food in my mouth again. It is now April 22nd. Currently noon exactly, actually, like 60 seconds until noon. Just more great news today. My last side tube, the one that's been giving me all that pain, finally has been taken out. So now that tube is out, I can move better. Like I can kind of touch my feet. It's a little difficult, but like it just everything's better now. It's not just because that one tube came out, but it just got rid of a lot of the pain, a lot of the annoying feelings I had. I just went on my first walk for the day. Already had breakfast. Like my stomach's working well. Getting back on my feet. Still super weak. Back still sore. Legs are sore. Everything's sore. It's just because I'm actually like starting to work, using my body again. I'm in the chair. I have this nice view. Like it's beautiful. And this is my last bag. That is my last bag of a TPN. It's just like nutrition. And once that is gone, tomorrow they're taking the line out of my arm, and then I am going home. Tomorrow's the day. As long as nothing goes wrong, nothing changes. I'm really happy. I'm gonna watch Ratatouille until my food gets here now. And today's the day. As you can see, I'm kind of cleaned up. I have a shirt on again, pants on, I'm watching a movie, my jacket's here. I have my backpack there, my bag of like medical supplies ready to go. But yeah, today's the day. I already actually have my discharge papers. Pharmacy's coming up in like 5 to 10 minutes. I'm sorry I'm shaking. Like I'm not strong right now. Pharmacy's coming up in like 5 to 10 minutes. And once they get here, I'm good. I get peace. My mom's on her way. Crazy. I feel good today. I feel really good.
Hey, good luck, buddy.
Thank you. See ya.
Take care.
You too.
Avoid that by making sure we have a good plan. Yes?
62 is gone.
And here we are, back in my room. I actually feel amazing. I feel better than I have literally all year because I've been sick since Christmas. I'm still very weak. I still have some pain. I'm still figuring out my stomach. It's gonna take some time for me to get back on my feet, get back to a normal life, develop a schedule, get back into working completely. It's just gonna take time. But I have to say that I completely believe that everything happens for a reason. And I'm like, everything that's going on right now in my life, everything that I just went through, and everything I'm going to be going through, it's all exactly how it should be. With how the world is right now, I'm going through this at a perfect time because when I'm down and I'm sick right now, so is the world. Another thing I realize is that there's so much opportunity in the world. And I really realize this because I've been laying in bed for the last 3 months and I can see the opportunity. And now that I have the ability to make videos again and edit and upload, I can start taking advantage of it. I can start just kind of figuring out my life and putting together a new reality. This has been by far the most difficult thing I've ever been through. I really can't stress it enough. There were a few days where, like in the hospital, there were a few days here at home where I was just mentally so far down, physically so far down. It was at the lowest point of my entire life. And that's why I was gone. I didn't have the energy. I didn't want to be online. I didn't want to post videos. I couldn't even sit up long enough to edit a video without being in a tremendous amount of pain. Now everything's different. I've crossed the curve. I've gotten over the curve, and it's a lot of uphill from here. I'm extremely optimistic, extremely grateful for everyone and everything that has been happening in my life, and I'm so excited for the future. For now, I'm just going to be taking it easy and just focusing on getting in good health. I'm going to be putting out as much value as I can, whether that's through self-development or health or Crohn's related or whatever it may be. I want to take the next few months of me practicing social distancing and just recovering and getting back on my feet to really put quality content into videos for you guys to watch. Along with that, I want to say that if you are interested in supporting me, supporting my comeback, supporting my health journey, supporting anything about me, consider buying some merchandise from my online website, on my online store. Or you can go to my Patreon account and become a member there. Every single person who becomes an advanced member on my Patreon account will receive a free gift while supplies last. So make sure to head over there, sign up, check out my Patreon, see if it's something you're interested in. And either way, I just want to say I really appreciate you guys. I got so many text messages, so many messages on Instagram, so many likes, so many comments just over the last few weeks, just sending me love, sending me prayers and thoughts, and I just really appreciate it. It made the tough times of being physically alone in the hospital go a lot smoother, and I'm extremely grateful for it. Thank you so much, and I will see you in my next video.